Hi Pisces, and welcome to your July Spirit Guide messages. I do apologize, these are coming out a little bit late. I got sick in June and it really set me back on my recording schedule, so I do apologize, these are a little late. Anyways, Pisces, we're going to start by pulling a chakra card here to see which area of your energy body in your life that your spirit guides would like to bring to your attention or bring into focus. And okay, well, we have the third eye chakra coming out, and this is psychic development. Now, just depending on, how spiritually gifted you are and open to the spirit realm is how this is going to play out in the message, okay? So first and foremost, those of you who are spiritually gifted or talented, it is in the month of July, it's going to be a huge expansion to that gift, especially in the third eye area, which means deepening intuition and insight, seeing beyond the veil, being able to pick up the vibes about a situation and just know what it is. All right. So those of you spiritually gifted, it's like, a big increase to that gift in the month of July for sure. Okay. For others of you, this right here, Pisces is saying, like, really do trust your insights, your intuition, the vibes that you're feeling around people and situations. Like, you've got to trust yourself in July because on a spiritual level, you're picking up on it for exactly what it is, and you're feeling that strongly in your conscious mind and in your emotional body. So don't ignore it. And this could be like, hey, Pisces, you should really do this, even if you're afraid, scared, logical mind says no, but you just feel the pulling so strong, you should do it. Something's cautioning you, saying, Pisces, don't talk to this person, don't share this information, don't do this, don't do it, okay? Really pay attention to your intuition and insight and the vibes that you feel all through July, Pisces, because you're going to be very sensitive, whether you are spiritually awakened or not, all right? Your intuition is pretty on point and you're feeling the vibes. So let's pull another card to see which area of your life specifically this is pertaining to. All right, so we have the 11th house, which is our friends as well as our wishes. So Pisces, some of you, this could indicate that you are going to make a new spiritual companion in the month of July, which is going to, either somebody who is much more spiritually opened and awakened than you are, and they're going to help you with that process and give you a lot of insight, or it could be where you are very awakened and much more open than they are, and you're actually going to be a mentor and inspiration to help them grow and expand in their abilities, okay? Some of you, I kind of feel like those of you who are very spiritually gifted, this might be a month where it's time for you to start teaching your craft to other people, okay? Also, with this being the 11th house, those of you who are, out in the spotlight somehow, some way with your spiritual gifts, this could be an elevation to you and your status, your reputation, your exposure. I do see like a lot of new connections coming in for Pisces on that level, who are out kind of in the spotlight, sharing a spiritual gift or maybe even an artistic ability, just whatever your talent is. Those of you that are out in the spotlight, I feel like you're getting noticed, and I have seen that in several other readings. So definitely check your rising and moon sign this month, just because I see that repetitive, in many of the readings, just being those of you who are out in kind of the public eye, the spotlight, really being noticed and seen this month for some reason. Others of you, listen, Pisces, I feel like this is a month also of connections where your vibes are going to have you distance yourself from certain people and also bring you into closer connection with others. It's very soul, very spiritually based connections for Pisces. This is also new connections coming in for Pisces, all right? Now, with the 11th house, that does carry an element of wishes and emotional fulfillment, and I do see that for Pisces, okay? Really trust all the signs and synchronicities. There's no coincidences. follow the path that is lit up for you by Spirit. Trust those inner callings and promptings, because it's leading you to good things, to emotional fulfillment, to wish fulfillment. Pisces, it's just like spiritually, you have the roadmap to whatever it is you are trying to accomplish. And the more you tap in to yourself, into your intuition, you're just going to see the path light up for you, okay? So let's pull another card. All right, so you guys have psychic protection. Imagine that. Psychic development and psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold. All right, those of you who are just deciding to start opening up to the spiritual realm, and I'm going to pull the next card out too, just because, you know, I don't want to make this completely just a spiritual reading for those who are already gifted or in process of opening up to their spiritual gifts, opening up their third eye. Listen, with that psychic protection, those of you who are newer to this, you really need to invest some time and energy into learning how to protect yourself, what you're protecting yourself from, grounding meditations, like the whole 9 yards, okay? Big time do that before you jump in, because well, my personal opinions don't really matter for this, okay? So I won't even share them. I'm just saying, you know, if you're brand new to it, do your research, talk to somebody who is in the know, who is professional, who knows what they're doing, and, you know, gain guidance from that space. Don't just go at it alone, because you could open yourself up to a lot of things that you're not ready for, okay? Those of you already spiritually open and all of that, through this elevation, through this expansion of your gift, you are going to want to start investing more time into putting a shield of protection around you and your energy. Not so much because of the non-physical realm, but from other people in physical reality. Some people just being energy vampires, you know, draining you of your energy. Some people jealous of your gift, your talent, what you have, and throwing shade. You know, not everybody really being on your team, just kind of being around, hanging around you for what they can get. So very important to protect your energy. Now, the rest of you, we have love. Aphrodite, I call to thee, to bring a true love here to me. So Pisces, for others of you, that this is not so much like the spiritually expansion, you know, all that process going on. This, to me, is more about your connections. And through the month of July, I feel like, again, there's connections that are really strengthening, and there's some new connections coming in, and they're like soul companions. It's heart and soul energy. It's not like the fake stuff. And the more you have that shield of protection, whether you see yourself spiritual or not, the more you protect yourself with light and love, you know, and raise your own energy field, the more that does attract genuine soul relationships into your life, okay, Pisces? So around connections, I do see new connections and strengthening of connections, which brings a lot of emotional fulfillment for you. And some of you, this is about a wish, okay? Your intuition is guiding you to the manifestation, everything you need to do to bring forth a dream into reality, to make it manifest. And it, you know, is partly loving it with all of your heart and soul, and believing in yourself and the magic, and protecting your ideas and your dreams and your goals. Like, and when I say by protecting them, sometimes it's better to not share what your next step is or what you're doing, because again, people will try to give unsolicited advice or try to deter you or feel jealous, tell you you can't do that. And the reason why they say that is because they can't do it. They don't see themselves being able to do it. So how could you do it? You've got to just totally cut off and disconnect from all of that. Protect your dreams, protect your goals, Pisces, and fight for them and push it to the very end, because this right here, woo, you are being led very much by the divine, okay? You're being given a lot of insight. You're seeing behind the veil, which is leading you towards either better connections in your life, soul companions, or to bring forth some sort of wish, emotional fulfillment that you've been desiring. Some of you, it's like you need to protect your energy psychically. Others of you, you need to protect your dream or your goal or your new relationship and not share it with the world. That's how you protect it, keeping it quiet, keeping it close to your chest, okay? So let's pull some dice. All right, yay, Pisces. Yes, this is the Nine of Cups. It goes right along with the 11th house, and that is that wishful fulfillment, the emotional satisfaction. And look at what else is next. Justice. It is due for you, Pisces. And lastly, we have this King of Wands. So it could involve a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Also could be a Libra right there with justice. But yeah, Pisces, whether this is expansion to spiritual gift, or those of you who are talented in some capacity, really getting exposure, getting noticed, getting known, or new connections or strengthening of connections, this is like due to you, your destiny. You've done the work, and now it's time for the return with the justice there, and it brings forth a lot of happiness and wish fulfillment for you guys. Also with the King of Wands coming out, the Wands energy is the spirit, is the soul, and that's where I see that big expansion for some of you with your spiritual gifts, or just now starting to awaken to the spiritual gifts that you have. Also another confirmation just to protect your energy and to protect your dreams, goals, and wishes. And, you know, don't put it out there for anybody else to come along and steal it or drag you down, you know. Pisces, this is what's coming to you. It's due to you karmically, and it's very positive, and it brings you a lot of happiness and emotional fulfillment. Okay, next out is the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this Pisces, this right here is something you guys have really been wanting, working on, whether it's better relationships and connections, different dreams and goals and wishes, growing yourself spiritually, whatever it is, you've been working at it and maybe feeling like, man, is any of this ever going to pay off? Well, it is in July. It's starting to. Yes, because look at this. We have the Queen of Swords sitting on top of Justice. And if there was any court card in the tarot that could represent Lady Justice, it would be the Queen of Swords. And there she sits, Pisces. Karma in your favor, balance of karma, but it's like reward to you. And on top of that, King of Pentacles, we have the Chariot, which is victory and success that you have fought for. Also could, now that we've got some more people here, could involve an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or could involve a Cancer there with the Chariot. But Pisces, with this energy coming out like that, this is time of victory, success, happiness, emotional fulfillment, reward for you. As some of you, I see this coming through, you know, through spiritual development and growth. Others of you, this is, you know, a talent that has nothing to do with spirituality. Some of you, this is about your connections and friends and really wanting like good, solid people who are on your side, who are on your team. And Pisces, I see that happening. I see that taking place. I see a lot of love and support for you. Anybody that isn't happy for you, it doesn't matter, because you're surrounded by so much love in the non-physical as well as in the physical. Okay, let the haters, the naysayers be what they will, and just move on. I think I said in Sagittarius's reading, when somebody's jealous of you, you have the power to inspire, to turn that jealousy into inspiration. And Pisces, anybody who's not excited for you or happy for you, just with whatever's going on, just rise above and become the inspiration. Turn their jealousy into inspiration by the way you handle yourself and just everything that's happening for you in your life, okay? So we're going to pull some bonus cards here. we have, ooh, look at that, the false friend. Yep, Pisces, it is time for that to get out of your world, and it is time for new, beautiful soul companions to come in. Look at that, returning friend. And lastly, we have honor thyself. So Pisces, with this lineup of cards, anybody, if your world is popping off and there is a lot of good happening for you, be very wary of people coming out of the woodwork that haven't had a thing to do with you in a long time, or you know, all of a sudden they're just showing up and like giving you all this attention. You know, really trust your vibes, okay? Because for some of you, I do see that like hater energy, and we've already talked about that, but you'll be able to pick up on that, okay? Especially anybody returning into your reality, like you will know whether they have good intention or not. You will, okay? And so trust yourself. Don't trust your heart, because if you're a Pisces like me, your heart is way too big and you want to love everybody and you want to believe everybody and you always want to give everybody a second chance and believe in the magic and that there's hope for all, okay? If that is you, it is not a time to listen to your heart. It's a time to listen to your vibes about anybody returning into your life. What are you feeling from that space? Not from your mind, not from your heart, but what is your soul telling you about them? Because just based on what I see here, it could be a mixed bag of 50-50, that somebody's returning for the wrong reasons, or somebody's finally returning because they realize your value, your worth, and they want to be in your life and they want you in their life, okay? So really trust your vibes, Pisces, and you'll know which is which and who is who. Others of you, I do feel that there is somebody who wasn't probably the best connection for you in the past, but a lot has changed for them as well, okay? And they're returning back in because they are ready to honor you and what you brought into their reality. And Pisces, since this is general, this could go the other way. You could have been not the greatest friend or connection to somebody, and now through all this growth and everything that's happened for you, you're coming into that perception and you want to return into their reality and thank them and honor them for who and what they were to you, and let them know, you know, I'm a different person now, and I didn't see you in this perception through these eyes and this light in the past, and I'm sorry for it, but I see you for who and what you are today. And that's what I want to focus on, and I want to build from that. So Pisces, you could be feeling that, or somebody could be coming into your reality offering you that. However, I do feel, just because of psychic protection, false friend, you do need, there are some haters, okay? And you will be able to tell who's who. Keep the haters at bay. Don't even give them your time of day. Don't indulge it, you know, whatever. It's time for you to have happiness, because Pisces, whatever's taking place for you in July, it's like you're coming out, you're awakening, you're getting known, wishes coming true, the next, you know, really great connections coming into your reality. Like, it's really beautiful what I see happening for you guys. And because this is general, obviously this plays out in so many different ways, but Pisces, overall, the energy for you guys is beautiful. Trust your vibes, protect your energy, and know that the rewards coming in, the elevation to you, to your career, to your life, to your dreams, you deserve that. That is your reward with justice sitting here, okay? And it is time for much more soul-based, spiritual connections moving forward on your journey, rather than just having friends to have them. Just, you know, it's like you only want people who honor you and aren't going to harm you in any capacity, okay? Not emotionally, not mentally, and not trying to take what you have and what you've achieved for yourself. And Pisces, you will know the difference. You will feel the vibes. Trust the vibes that you pick up on, okay? So let's pull one final card for advice for all the beautiful Pisces out there. All right, so we have worry. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. So Pisces, this right here is a warning to not overthink anything, okay? Your intuition is going to tell you all you need to know. Oftentimes when we get confused, it's because we start spinning stories in our head and trying to analyze and figure everything out without all of the pieces. And don't do that. That will throw you off. That will throw you out of balance, okay? Trust the vibes. And if you feel yourself getting caught up in your head or getting too emotional about it, do a meditation, ground your energy, come back to your center, and ask your soul, what are you trying to tell me about this situation, this person, or my next step on achieving my goal, or just whatever. Pisces, just go into meditation, find your center. Don't worry. Worry is your enemy and takes you away from your intuition and causes you to overanalyze and spin stories in your head or get really emotionally out of whack when it doesn't need to happen. Meditate, balance, ground yourself, come back to center, honor yourself the whole month through, nothing but unconditional love for yourself, protect your energy, listen to your vibes, and know that everything beautiful and good coming to you in the month of July, Pisces, is your reward. You have earned every bit of it, so let no hater steal your spotlight or steal your shine, because you deserve every single thing that is coming your way in July, okay? So those are your messages, Pisces. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.